Hi, I'm Christopher Wallstrom. I work at Findwise and I'm head of information management there. And I also work as a consultant with information management.
You deal with information management. How much it differs from just data gathering or data analysis?
I think that information management is more about the overall structure of things. Data governance and data, what you said, is more down to the nitty-gritty details, but information management is more high level. You have to have a more holistic view of the information and see that it's working throughout the company.
Mm-hmm. Are companies nowadays aware of the information management concept?
They are aware in silos, I would say. Some companies take it very seriously and do a huge effort to keep the data and information up to the standards, but sometimes or most of the times it only works for one system. They have a good information management, for example, for the ERP system or for the content management system, but not overall across the whole enterprise landscape.
Mm-hmm. There are some data which really shows how many money is wasted on finding the right information, the documents, the data that's already available inside enterprises, and it's hard to find. Do you agree with those numbers?
Yeah, I agree with the numbers. I think it's extremely hard for people to find the correct information. I think that that's since they don't take information management seriously enough. Businesses nowadays is all about information, and if you can't make that available to the right persons on the right time, then you're in trouble and will be in more trouble in the future.
Mm-hmm. Is it really solvable? I mean, that all the math is done more or less by people. So can really computers or IT system help in this information management process? I
think they can help, but it's down to the business and to the people working with the information to make a real effort. I think that you can solve some things with computers and automation for like 50%, but then people have to do the rest. And that's down to changing how you run your company.
Mm-hmm. Do you deal with IT departments or rather other parts of companies like business departments, management and so on?
I work with both, I would say. I'm often the go-between guy, so I work with the business and I try to convey that their demands to the IT side. Or the other way around. Sometimes the projects I work in are IT driven, and then of course you have to speak with the business to know what they want, but most often I'm going between business and IT all the time. I don't know really why it's such a huge division between them, because the goals are still the same.
Mm-hmm. In a way you deal with companies which vertical markets, which vertical industries like banking or FMCG or public sector, which is the best one or the worst one in information management?
I don't know, that totally depends on a company. If it's an old company and they worked with IT for a long time, there are huge challenges in replacing old systems. But if there is a new company, for example, that's smaller or in a certain field, they have moved so quickly, so they don't really have the routines in place. But I don't think if it's any. The difference might be that some companies have more of a long perspective and some have a very short perspective. I think that both challenges are equally fun, but I'm still waiting to see the perfect information management implemented in a company.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, thank you very much.
Thank you.